information shows that the White House worked directly with the School Board Association, and together they colluded against the parents and weaponized the Justice Department with this charge of domestic terrorism. You know that now. Joining us now is Stephen Miller, former senior White House advisor and founder of America First Legal. Steve, they tried to deny it. This is not some spontaneous thing. Merrick Garland wouldn't fess up in his hearing. He was completely duplicitous. But basically, it was the White House driving this story. Parents, domestic terrorists.
Well, it's shocking, Larry. And I will tell you, my organization, America First Legal, has called for an inspector general independent investigation into the collusion between the Department of Justice, the White House, and outside groups that are in favor of critical race theory in order to brand these parents as domestic terrorists and to use the awesome powers of federal law enforcement against everyday families. It really is something you never thought you would see in this country, and I hope everyone joins me in calling for a thorough independent investigation.
Oh, that's good. That's terrific. I hope you get a lot of support on that. I got another one for you. President Biden doesn't have time to look at the southern border. We're going to play this sound. Hang on a second.
Do you have plans to visit the southern border? I've been there before, and I haven't had a whole hell of a lot of time to get down. I've been spending time going around looking at the $900 billion worth of damage done by hurricanes and floods and weather and traveling around the world.
So he's a busy guy, right? The new numbers have just come out. Nearly 2 million, catch and release illegals. The budget reconciliation bill, as I think you know, Steve, provides welfare for illegal immigrants. And in the dead of night, they're shipping the kids and others to various airports around the country. So I think this rings hollow. I mean, I think Biden's really losing ground on this.
I think that answer is the final nail in the coffin of Democrats on the midterms. I mean, let's just start with that. Politically speaking, that answer just said to the entire country, this president doesn't care about what his administration has wrought on the border. In the span of 9 months, we went from the most secure border in American history under President Trump to the most unsecure border, not just in the history of this country, Larry, but the history of any country in modern history. And the president is not going around, President Biden, looking at hurricane damage. He's going every week back home to Delaware, taking long weekends, showing up for work on like a Tuesday afternoon. This is so insulting. And I will add, as you mentioned, the reconciliation bill includes welfare and amnesty for people who violate our immigration laws and come into this country illegally. That should be reason enough to kill the bill on top of everything else you've documented on your program.
Save America, kill the bill, and whatever you do, help Steve Miller's First America Legal. Thanks, Steve.
Yes, aflegal.org. Help us expose what's happening in our schools.
You got it, buddy. Thanks for coming on. See you soon. All right, folks. Up next, the Democrats' tax and spending bill, this little socialism bill, is down. If it's not out, it's certainly down. So guess what? Stocks are up. I don't think that's a pure coincidence. We'll talk about it with Peter Marisi. Please, stay with us.